Now, the Fiscal Review Committee has made a few recommendations. It said it will come back to the government to make decisions. The big one was a suggestion that for VAT to be increased to, but not more than 15% across the board. What is your view on it as the head of government?
VAT is levied on us when we spend. Right? If you raise it and people see that, oh, that's going to be costing me too much, well, I will not buy. What will you do? I'll just produce my own basic things that you can reduce your purchase on. It's a tax on your spending. So whether we will actually see an increase in revenue, you can work it out on paper. When you say it's 15%, now we were charging 9-10%, so it'll grow by an additional 6%. How much is that? How much that amounts to in your collection? Will you get it, or will the people just say no? In that case, we will just not spend.
What is your stand?
Sorry?
Should it go up?
My view is that I'm going to be the final arbiter, so I will not say whether it should go up or not, because I will make my decision based on the social platform we're going to be taxing, that is the people.
Now, just because of that, when it was announced that there is a recommendation on the table, of course government will have the final say, you will be the final arbiter, and it affects the pocket straight away. There was an uproar. Why VAT? Why VAT on basic food items? Right now, zero VAT on a basket of goods, about 21 goods that are zero VAT, the rest are 9%. And if it is to go to 15, the argument is that the Fiscal Review Committee says the money is needed to provide government services. What's your view based on that? Or will you leave it based on facts and figures coming in? Or will you think of, my citizens will pay more?
It's both an economic and a social matter for the leader of the government to finally decide. If I say to the Minister of Finance, we cannot afford the 15%, the increase to 15%, how else can we do that? Can we adjust, can we retain the same level and work on your expenditure? What in the expenditure can you afford to delay? What can you? There are certain things that you cannot avoid. It's the cost of governance, our debt servicing, and then the capital expenditure. Those are the things that we cannot really. We may be able to work on the capital expenditure, but there are other things that we may need to increase. That increase more than what we're now using. And that is on the maintenance of the existing infrastructure to make them workable or usable. I have not been given the report and the 14 resolutions, which I will take, and the Cabinet Subcommittee on Budget will look at it again, and then we together will make a decision on the 15 or more, or from static or increase. We will have to decide at that too.
There was a hint that maybe personal income tax, the threshold may be lowered. Of course, it's at $30,000, which means that anyone who is working, their salary level is $30,000 or less, they do not pay income tax at the moment, personal income tax. There's some suggestion to get more revenue, lower the personal income tax threshold. What is your stand?
We will listen to the government agencies that are out there. We have the Bureau of Statistics that conduct household income and expenditure surveys, and they are the ones that determine that 30 is a reasonable level of income that we should rule off on, and anybody below that would be struggling to have a decent meal and decent accommodation affordable by that level. Lowering it will make more people struggle. Most of the people are now comfortable when you put it at 30, and on the other hand, people might say, okay, don't work for any promotion. Once you get over that, you'll be taxed. It can be a negative influence. But leaving it at 30, we've worked with it over the last few years, and bringing it down will cause more strain.
And people are already strained. Going to the next question about continuous rising prices. Cost of living remains a major concern. People have been sending us questions and comments that non-price control items, it seems like the cost is increasing from a fortnight to the next fortnight. When they're going, prices are increasing by 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, and some comparisons have been made. What is the government and organizations like FCCC doing about this?
Well, FCCC have been doing their work. They've been looking at those. They are looking at what the consumers are saying, what the prices are doing, and those who are levying those prices. And I believe they are the ones who are telling government whether we should have a control or leave it open in an open market economy like we have. Small in scale, but still open.